Stanzas written in Dejection near Naples by Percy Bysshe Shelley, 1792 to 1822. The sun is warm, the sky is clear, the waves are dancing fast and bright. Blue isles and snowy mountains wear the purple noon's transparent might. The breath of the moist earth is light around its unexpanded buds. Like many a voice of one delight, the winds, the birds, the ocean floods, the city's voice itself is soft like solitude. I see the deep's untrampled floor with green and purple seaweeds strown. I see the waves upon the shore like light dissolved in star showers thrown. I sit upon the sands alone. The lightning of the noontide ocean is flashing round me, and a tone arises from its measured motion. How sweet, did any heart now share in my emotion! Alas, I have nor hope nor health, nor peace within, nor calm around, nor that content surpassing wealth the sage in meditation found, and walked with inward glory crowned. Nor fame, nor power, nor love, nor leisure, others I see whom these surround, smiling they live and call life pleasure. To me that cup has been dealt in another measure. Yet now despair itself is mild, even as the winds and waters are. I could lie down like a tired child and weep away the life of care which I have borne and yet must bear, till death might like sleep might steal on me, and I might feel in the warm air my cheek grow cold, and hear the sea breathe o'er my dying brain its last monotony. Some might lament that I were cold as I, when this sweet day is gone, which my lost heart, too soon grown old, insults with this untimely moan. They might lament, for I am one whom men love not, and yet regret, unlike this day, which, when the sun shall on its stainless glory set, will linger, though enjoyed, like joy in memory yet. Okay, this poem is by Percy Bysshe Shelley. And he's one of the most famous romantic British poets. He was a confessed atheist, and he lived a lot of his life in Italy. In the end, he was killed in an accident at sea. He was drowned at sea. So what's this about? Well, he's, I think, sitting looking at the landscape in Naples, and he's describing its beauty and how wonderful it is. Yet the problem is he's feeling depressed, and he feels bad that he's feeling depressed despite this beautiful scene in front of him. And he feels, I think, a bit of an outcast from society. And then at the end he tries to enjoy the beauty of the day, because if he doesn't enjoy the pleasure of the day as it is, it will be a joy lost. So the sun is warm, the sky is clear, the waves are dancing far and bright. Okay, so it's a sunny day, clear sky, and he can see the sea and waves on the sea. Blue isles and snowy mountains wear the purple noon's transparent might. So he can see blue islands in the distance, and he can see mountains with snow on top. And all of these are lit by the beautiful strength of noon. I love this. Transparent might. Might is strength here. The breath of the moist earth is light around its unexpanded buds. So, when we breathe out very often, you have this like mist because everything is very humid. And he's saying that the light around the earth, is like this breath, your breath when it condenses, and the whole earth is surrounded by its beauty, and he can see it in the distance. And I think this is the idea of the unexpanded buds. If you go actually into that place, you go closer, then you will see more detail. Like many a voice of one delight, the wind, the bird, the ocean's floods, the city's voice itself is soft like solitude's. So he can hear the wind, the birds, and the ocean, and these are happy noises, the noise of happiness at the happiness of nature, and even the sound of the city itself. And then he makes a simile. He says, this quiet sound is like the sound of solitude. Yeah, I guess it is the sound of solitude. I see the deep's untrampled floor with green and purple seaweeds strown. So the deep, the sea. He can see the depths of the sea, the bottom of the sea where nobody walks, and it's strewn. Strown is old-fashioned for strewn. There are green and purple pieces of seaweed all over the place. I see the waves upon the shore, like light dissolved in star showers thrown. So he can see the waves breaking on the shore. And then he makes a simile saying that these look like a shower of stars. The white of the waves breaking looks like a shower of stars, as if somebody has thrown a shower of stars into them. A star shower. I sit upon the sands alone. So he's sitting alone on the beach. The lightning of the noontide ocean is flashing around me. Okay, so the movement of the ocean at midday it has flashes of light, and this reminds him of lightning. And here we have a metaphor. Notice, throne, alone, tone, ocean, motion, emotion. Okay, and a tone arises from its measured motion. So he can hear a noise from the waves breaking on the shore. How sweet did any heart now share in my emotion. So I think he's saying here that anybody would feel delight to be hearing this wonderful sound of the waves. And then he starts talking about how depressed he is. Alas, oh no, oh woe is me. I have nor hope, nor health, nor peace within, nor calm around. So I don't have hope for the future. I'm not healthy. I'm not at peace. The world around me is not calm. Nor that content surpassing wealth the sage in meditation found. So here he's saying he hasn't found the contentment, the wonderful feeling that a sage, a wise person, can find in meditation. And here he's meditating on the landscape, but he can't find that feeling of contentment that is much more important than money, that a sage would find in meditation. And walked with inward glory crowned. Okay, so the sage would find peace in meditation, contentment in meditation, and he would walk with the glorious feeling of contentment inside him. Yeah, he would be crowned as if a king in glory with this contentment found in meditation. Nor fame, nor power, nor love, nor leisure. So here he's saying he doesn't appreciate fame or power or love or leisure. And I think these are things that he has. Others I see whom these surround, smiling they live and call a pleasure. So most people, when they have these things, fame, power, love and leisure, then they smile and they say, this is wonderful. Isn't life wonderful when you have all these things? To me, that cup has been dealt in another measure. So here the cup, the drink that he has, but this refers to his feelings towards fame and power and love and leisure. Yeah, he feels very differently about them. So to him, these things are like a different drink. They taste differently. Yet now despair itself is mild. So my despair, my depression isn't that bad. Even as the winds and waters are. So yes, there are winds and there is water in this landscape, but there isn't a storm. There aren't huge winds. Yeah. So he's now getting into the scenery, and I think maybe he's letting the scenery reduce his bad feelings. I could lie down like a tired child and weep away the life of care which I have borne and yet must bear. So I'd like to lie down like a child and start crying until I felt better, because this is something that maybe children do. They cry about something and then after that they feel better about it. Yeah, and I wish I could do this with the life of worries that I have to put up with, I have to support, and must continue to support. And I must continue to stand this situation till death like sleep might steal on me. So I'm going to have to put up with a life of care for the rest of my days. Yeah, and I might feel in the warm air my cheek grow cold. Okay, so despite all of this beauty around me and this warmth, I feel cold about this. I feel sad about this. And hear the sea breathe, oh my dying brain, its last monotony. So I think his monotony here is referring to this life of care and worries. And I think he would like to lie down and just die and let the sounds of the sea washing against the shore continue until he is no more. Some might lament that I were cold as I, when this sweet day is gone. So some people would say that it was very silly of me not to enjoy this beautiful day. Yeah, because when this day is gone, it's a possibility for happiness which I haven't taken, which my heart lost. Too soon grown old, insults with this untimely moan. So he's saying that being depressed with this beautiful scene and not appreciating it, it's like an insult. Yeah, I shouldn't moan about my life. I should just appreciate the beauty in front of me. They might lament, for I am one whom men love not, and yet regret, unlike this day. So they would lament that I had lost this day. And I'm somebody that people don't like. People are not fond of me. But they would regret it that I wasn't here. Yeah, because I produced beautiful poetry. Yeah, and they would not regret this beautiful day. Yeah, unlike this day, which when the sun shall on its stainless glory set, will linger, though enjoyed, like joy in memory yet. So he's a little more positive here, and he's saying that this beautiful day, when the sun sets, when the sun goes down, on its beautiful and perfect glory, then a feeling of this day will linger, will continue in me. Yeah, and I will enjoy it, but I will enjoy it as a memory of the beauty. Maybe not because I felt good or I felt well about it. So he's trying to resolve his sadness and let the beauty around him make him feel better, but he feels guilty that he's unable to do it. So enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Stanzas written in Dejection near Naples by Percy Bysshe Shelley.